Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, and welcome to my YouTube channel or to my podcast on Spotify if you're listening to this video on audio only. Brenda Tarot Cards here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of October the 31st to November the 6th, 2022. Let's see what we have here, my beautiful Sagittarius. Your first Oracle message here, energy card, is the card called the Hat. You will be playing a different role. You may be asked to step up at this time and do something different. You could be promoted or you could be asked to take on some extra responsibility. Perhaps some of you, it may be at work, and others, it could be something like maybe you're being asked to be a best man or the maid of honor, or to step up and to do something on a platform to convey information to other people. You could be getting involved in something like that, but you're going to be wearing a different hat, of course, and this means a different position, something new and different perhaps you haven't considered doing before. You've got the broken wishbone card, and it says wish will not be granted. So sometimes, I always say sometimes unanswered prayers are there for a reason, right, to protect us. And I also say rejection is a universe's way of protection as well. So there could be something that you might have planned that you wanted to see come to fruition and it doesn't. So it could be a blessing in disguise or a warning that perhaps you need to walk away from this type of energy. It could be a person that constantly says they're going to be there for you and they let you down, or someone said they were going to give you something and they didn't give it to you. Whatever the case is, something's not going to happen. So be wary of who you're asking favors from, and listen carefully to how many times this person has let you down, if it's a person. Now, your next card you have is the Tree, and it says affairs with your family. So there could be somebody in your family here that is constantly letting you down, that isn't keeping their word, that isn't always responsible and proactive in being responsible. So it could be somebody in your family that you're dealing with for some of you. Okay, you may have to step up and take on a new role in your life. You may have to be, the one that brings down the hammer, the one that has to do the discipline, the one that has to say this is over, the one that has to step up and be the first one to make the move here. Okay, pretty heavy. Okay, starting off with your tarot cards, Sagittarius, you've been given the Chariot and you've been given the Three of Pentacles. So definitely you're going to come out ahead of the game. You're going to come out here the champion for sure. And this is all about realizing that you have the driving ambition now to go towards your goals, whatever it is. And you could be overcoming some emotional and internal conflict. Stay determined, because victory is going to be yours if you push through this and you keep moving forward. So, I always call the Chariot the champion. He goes into the arena with a mindset he's going to be a winner, even though he knows there's risks and consequences at the end of the day. Because he keeps pushing forward, because he feels optimistic, he comes out the champion, and you can do this. You're going to get help because the Three of Pentacles shows up with this Chariot and says, we're here to support you. So there's a team here that's going to be working with you, other people, everybody collaborating together for the same goal and success, creating a powerful dream team, as they say. You're showcasing yourself. You're able to show what you have. You're full of determination here, and your due diligence is your ace in your pocket that's allowing you to project yourself out there for the powers that be and show them what you're made of. And you're definitely going to be given that opportunity. It's leadership. Okay, you have this ability to step up and go out there solo and be your own leader, and you'll succeed at it if you stay determined. The next card you have is the Page of Swords and the Tower. Something might be coming in that might kind of knock you off kilter here a little bit, where you're going to have to think about it, because often when the Page of Swords comes in with a message, it can be something that was meant for your ears. However, you didn't expect it. And it does slow you down if you were going forward after something, and you're going to have to step back and take a breath and say, okay, I need to process this. I need to think about this. This is coming in. I didn't expect it, but I needed to hear it. Sometimes I call this Page of Swords the Page of Gossip. Sometimes it has to do with you hearing something or receiving a message from someone who didn't have the tact, the finesse, and the maturity to actually articulately deliver it to you. Don't attack the messenger, just take the message. You're going to have to rebuild something here, though, because of this information you're hearing that comes in. And it could be a new relationship. It could be a new job. It could be relocating, to a new, more sturdier foundation here in a home. Definitely something might have been on shaky ground to begin with. Wasn't on a firm foundation. You know what I say, never build a house on sand. And I do think that you are going to be able to move forward. You will succeed at this. Receiving this information might have thrown you off kilter a little bit, but it made you step up and say, well, now's the time to make the changes that I need to make, ASAP, for the better. Moving in next, you have the Ace of Pentacles, beautiful card, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're making a decision here, Sagittarius. You're pulling away. You're leaving a situation behind that wasn't working out for you. This is a card that says leaving troubled waters, going to calmer shores. And again, you're only going to take those with you in your boat that support you, that have the same goals, that want to be with you in your circle and in your soul pod. So this is a good card. No matter the trials and tribulations and the challenges that you've been dealing with, you're going to be going in a better direction. This is much better for you. You're not going to have to face those things again. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, opportunities showing up, new job, new career, promotions, extra money, windfalls, bonuses. It's the card that says go through that gate, because you know what? The grass on the other side for you is going to be greener, because you've decided that you needed to move on to better pastures. Ace of Pentacles says great doors of opportunity opening up for you, and you will have the financial resources to make this move. Coming in next, the Three of Swords and the Page of Cups. Three of Swords is that card of disappointment, heartbreak, betrayal. You may have been feeling as though you were left behind, or you may have had to walk away from a relationship or situation that certainly wasn't bringing you happiness. There could have been a third party that stirred the cauldron that was a determining factor in this disappointing situation. But you've made the decision. You'll cry your buckets of tears, but you know what? You have the stamina, my beautiful Sagittarius, to say, you know what? I'm getting up. I'm dusting myself off. I have the resources to do this. I'm going to rebuild my life. I'm going to rebuild this situation, and I will come out the champion. You've got support here with those around you who love and care for you. Page of Cups could be one of them. Okay, someone who's a youth, someone who's young, someone who brings this fresh, youthful energy into your life. This could be someone taking a relationship to the next level. And maybe you're just being closer to someone, being drawn and feeling secure and comfortable and safe with this individual. Page of Cups brings that gift: time, effort, support, and maybe even their hand in love. They could act younger, look younger, or be younger than you. They could be a new lover, or they could just be a really, really good soulmate, friend, or family member that's there to support you through this disappointing situation. Coming in next, your final cards, you have the Nine of Pentacles you have the Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So things are turning around. You could be going through some sort of negotiations and know that the scales are going to be weighed in, and it's going to be an equal division here of give and take negotiating, but happy moment for you. If you've applied for a loan, know that it's likely to be approved, and you may even have the resources to pay off a long-standing debt of some sort. But negotiations, give and take, push-pull energy, is what you're going to be experiencing at this time. If it's a legal situation, I do think that you'll be satisfied. I think this is a card of generosity, time, effort, support, and maybe even financial support from someone here that wants to help you out. The Wheel of Fortune says you feel as though you've achieved that. You feel as though you hit the jackpot. You're very lucky at this time. Things are moving and propelling you in a more successful, happier, productive, and lucrative direction. I think you're going to feel like celebrating. You definitely are moving forward in a new direction. Wheel of Fortune, I just saw 4-leaf clovers in front of my face. It's like you definitely are going to see a shift of energy here. And it could be the fact that you've had to get through something here, and you're moving in this new direction, which is which is making you have to step up and take on a new position here, playing a different role. And maybe that role is you're going to be your own, in charge of your own self, your own life, being solitary and solo right now at this time, perhaps even single. You know, a wish won't be granted. There might have been something here you thought would work out and it didn't, but I think it's for the better here because the universe is sending you good support here. It's saying, you know, you're going to be a champion at the end of the day. You're going in a better direction. You're rebuilding a new foundation, and you are now realizing by doing this, you can get the Wheel of Fortune rolling your way. So I wish you, wow, a great remainder to today and a beautiful optimistic week here to look forward to. You've got that Ace of Pentacles, you've got that Three of Pentacles, you've got that Wheel of Fortune, you and the Champion card, the Chariot. So definitely you've got some good energy here, but you have to go through those struggles to keep pushing forward, and you'll see that you're making the right decision. Always know that I stand in the circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, Sagittarius.